Welcome. So this is the first garage. It's right in front of the gate. This is the first garage, and now we are working on drive-through. This is the drive-through. So this drive-through can literally accommodate 10 if not 12 cars. So if you guys can check down there, that is a double garage at the back. But before we go at the back, I want us to get inside the house and tour this beautiful house. So this is the door where you enter. Once you enter, you get inside. There's a classic beautiful modern kitchen. This kitchen is very beautiful. So right here behind the door, this is the zinc. This is the zinc. So as you guys can see, this is a tap. So once you flip it this side on your left hand side and pull it, it sprays hot water. And then when you put it back and then you flip it, you open it, it's cold water. And as you guys can see that it is spraying water. Once you click on this button right here, it's no longer spraying water. When you click it, comes back to spraying water. So this is how beautiful, and I like this marble thing that they have used right over here. So this is how it looks. This is how beautiful. And right over here behind this thing is not a cupboard or something, it's a mirror. As you guys can see, this is the mirror. So this cupboard or this thing have been built with mirrors. It has been built with mirrors. That's how beautiful it is. And their lights, it's right over there. So their lights are inside the ceiling. And here, that's where you put your own drinks, your champagnes, you know, the expensive stuff. As you guys can see, these are the champagnes here. It's only three of them missing or done, whatever. So this is it. And then when you step this side of the kitchen, that's where you find your own stove. This stove is a gas stove, and then this is a dishwashing machine, a Samsung one. This one is a Hisense. And then right over here is an electric stove. So this electric stove, as you guys can see, there's nothing here. But when you put something, automatically it turns on. You don't turn it on. Once you put your pots here, automatically the stove turns on. So that's how it works. And then when you take your pot, put it aside, not on top of the stove, then the stove is going to turn off. Here I don't know what's going on, I don't want to lie. And then here it's some sort of a stove and on, yeah, where you can bake your own things. And also it have been made out of a mirror. As you guys can see, you can literally see me. So it have made out of a mirror. And then right here it's a three-door, and then right over here it's a three-door fridge, very huge. I'm not sure if the camera can do justice. And then there is the microwave, where you can literally make your food be hot. And then that's it about the kitchen. I want us to go to the other side. Before we go to the other side, these doors, this is not the cupboard. This is where they have hidden the electric box. This is where they have hidden the electric box, so that it doesn't look messy. It looks like a cupboard whereby you can put your own things, but then you can't. It's whereby they just hidden the electric box so that it doesn't look messy. You see, you know, your own electric box. So once we come here, this is another door that checks you out. And then they've used these switches, very dope switches. And then once you turn on your left hand side, you see a mirror right in front of the door. And then there is the corridor for what? For literally 3 beds. But then I want us to come to this side. Let's go straight to this old school setup. As you guys can see, this is an old school setup. You have your own window divider right over there, and then you have your own old school television. The 2000 don't know this one, but then that is the old school. That is not a flat screen. So this side is an old school that can remind you where you come from, where you literally come from. It is very beautiful. And then right over here, there is some sort of a wound divider. It's an old school one. So majority of the things in this house are made out of wood. Are made out of wood, as you guys can see. Majority of them are made out of wood. You will see what I'm talking about. And I want us to turn this side. And then this right over here is a fireplace. It's a fireplace, but they no longer use it at all. It's a fireplace, very beautiful fireplace. And right there, as you guys can see, it's a traditional things for decoration. As you guys can see, this is where you can have your own dinner, lunch with the family, sitting right over here. But I want us to speak about this table. This table, you can extend it and also you can make it be short. As you guys can see, there's a thin line right over here and a thin line right over here. So this part, you can literally take it out to make it be shorter, maybe to accommodate maybe 4 people. But then right now it accommodates 8 people. It accommodates 8 people, and also you can still extend it to accommodate for the maximum of 12 people. And when you come here, these are the seat whereby you can literally sit here and literally read your own books. These are the books. You can literally just sit here, read your own books, and have a little bit more knowledge when it comes to life if you are reading life books. And then when you come to this side, this is the sitting room. This is the lounge. As you guys can see, this is how beautiful it is. Like I said, majority of the things in this house are made out of wood. Look at this table that is between or in the center of the lounge. It is made out of wood, and also the TV stand, it is made out of wood. As you guys can see, this is a TV. It's 75-inch. This TV, it's a smart TV curve. I'm not sure if you guys can be able to see that it's a smart TV. This TV is a smart TV, and the PS right over there. And then this couch are made out of leather. This couch are made out of leather. And I want us to speak about the lights right over here. These lights, when you switch it on, this is how they light. And then you switch it off. When you switch it on, it changes the lights. So the more you switch it on is the more it changes the lights. And I want us to speak about the bricks they've used right over here. You can imagine or maybe think maybe you are outside. You are not outside. You're still inside the house though. So this form of bricks are literally making you feel like you are outside, but you are still literally inside. Not like this tile. This tiles, you can literally know that you are inside the house, but these bricks, you might think you are outside the house. That's how phenomenal it is. And then right over here behind the curtains, this is an aluminum door. As you guys can see, I can literally see outside when I open these curtains. I can literally see outside. I can literally see the double garage. So let's close them. I'm going to show you on the outside. And then I want us to go to the master bedroom. The master bedroom is connected to the lounge. It's near the lounge. So this is the master bedroom. Once we get inside the master bedroom, we see a beautiful wardrobe on the wall. This is the beautiful wardrobe on the wall made out of wood. And then right over here is a TV, 75-inch. It is also a smart TV and a stand right there made out of wood. And also down here, it is made out of wood. And then there is the mirror with a stand made out of wood. So I want us to get it inside the inside of the master bedroom. So one door, 2 doors in fact, of this wardrobe is going to make you enter inside what? Inside the insert. So let's get straight to the inside insert. Once you open here, that's when you get inside the insert. So straightforward there. That is the shower. And when you turn right here, you see the door. You're probably asking yourself, what's this door for? This door is literally for escape. It's an escape door. And then when you turn right here, you're gonna see the toilet. And then when you come this side, this is the bathroom. This is literally the bathroom with the mirror right over there. And then I want us to go to other bedrooms. Sorry for disturbing you, but I just need only few of your seconds to tell you about today's sponsor, which is Trade Logic. Trade Logic is a YouTube channel whereby they only going to teach you about forex trading. So if you want to make money when it comes to forex trading, to learn everything, many strategies, we're talking about SMC, price action, and many more other strategies. So this YouTube channel is literally going to take you step by step. You just have to choose the strategy that you need. And one thing that I really like about them is that they almost upload every single day, meaning that almost every single day there is something that you are going to learn about trading. So if you want to make money when it comes to trading forex, please make sure that you hit the first link in the description below. By the way, thanks to Trade Logic for sponsoring this video. This is the master bedroom. Once you get out of the master bedroom, you get literally inside what? Inside the lounge. So majority of the house are not built like this, but this one is built in a way of master bedroom is near the lounge. So once you are inside the lounge, it's easy for you to access the master bedroom. If you are inside the bedroom, it's easy for you to access the lounge. So it is not way far, they are connected. Once we go to other bedrooms, as you guys can see, this is the corridor that I've spoken about. And then when we go and turn to our right hand side, this is a bathroom. I like the fact that it has a different color, a pink one. Or is it a pink? I'm color blind, so bear with me. So this is how beautiful it is with these colors, and also a big huge mirror right over here. And then there is the bathroom. This bathroom comes literally with a shower. That is the shower right over here. And also this shower, you can literally take it, and use it with your own. If you want to hold it and spray yourself correctly, instead of having water coming or pouring on top of your head, you can use that one. And then when we come this side, this is another bedroom. As you guys can see, it's very spacious, beautiful, simple. That's how it is. This is another bedroom. And then when we go to next to bathroom is the toilet. It have been made out of the same tile, the same colors. As you guys can see, the pink one, even the toilet is not all white or whatever, is the same color. That's how beautiful it is. And then when we turn this side, this is another bedroom. Look how beautiful it is. Like I said, majority of the things inside this house are made out of wood. That's how beautiful, simple it is. And then the last one. This is the last one with the twin beds. This is the last bedroom, but still remember, we have made tour of 4 bedrooms. There's a back room. So if we include the back room, this house has 5 bedrooms. If we include the back room. So this is how beautiful it is. This is how simple, out of wood, everything. These people are old school, so they like wood stuff. So I want us to go to outside and see and tour the outside. How does the outside looks like? So this is the kitchen that we have started with. It is very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Once we get outside, this is what we call a drive-through. Like I said, this drive-through, it is very, very, very huge. It is very huge. It can literally fit around 10 to 12 cars. It is very huge. This is the double garage that we saw at the beginning of the house. And then when we turn right over here, this is the aluminum door. As you guys can see, when we are inside, we are literally able to see these doors. We were literally able to see this double garage door. But now that we are outside, when we look at this aluminum door, we can't see inside. It's a mirror outside. That's how aluminum works. So once we come at the back here, this is where you can be able to do your own garden right over here. You can do your own garden and do, if you are someone into agri, you can plant seeds and grow some fruits, vegetables, and so on. So this is how it looks like. This is the garden. This is the garden where you can be able to do your own gardens. And then when we turn this side, this is where they just made some sort of a storage. They put their own, you can see this, the stairs and so on. And then there's the door that I said, this is an escape door. You can see it right there. And then I want us to see the other side of the garden. It can be an outside lounge if you wanna renovate and do more. And also you can add a swimming pool on this side. As you guys can see, this is how beautiful it is. And here, that's where you can be able to chill, watch how beautiful your garden is. Maybe you can add a swimming pool right there, and also add some couches to sit and have a beautiful outside lounge with a swimming pool and a garden. And you can see how beautiful these stones are. This is how beautiful the stones are. So here is the first garage that we spoke about. Is the first garage that we spoke about, and I want us to see the back room. So this house, literally, this is the back room. This house, the back room is in front, not at the back. It is in front. So I'm going to show you right here. It's where you can be able to sit, to have some lunch. It's an outside sitting area. As you guys can see, there are chairs right over there. It's an outside sitting area. So if you go, this is where you can be able to do your washing, do your own things. And then right over here is an outside toilet. This is an outside toilet. This is how it looks like. And also this is a washing machine. And then at the top right over there, this is a shower. And then right over here, it's a bit messy because they are storing some of their stuff inside here. So this is the back room. This is the back room. So if you guys want us to make a tour of your houses, please make sure that you DM us on Instagram on the Hustler Club, or I will leave the numbers on the screen to maybe call us, and then we have a little bit of a chat, and then we do a house tour. And also if you have a business, we can also come to your business and do a tour and hear your story. So right now I just have to leave. See you on the next one.